Hi friends, welcome back to chapter 1.5, dividing and multiplying integers. Course 2A Student Edition, Math and Focus, Singapore Math. Okay, so here we are with this chapter, and as you can see it has three parts: multiplying two or more integers, divide two integers, and finally real world situation, word or story problem, as they're famously known as. So let's get started with multiplying two or more integers. Okay, so let's take an example of 2 times 3 times 4, right? So we know that 2 times 3 is 6, and then 4 here, right? So this gives us 24, 6 times 4, right? So that's multiplying two or more integers. Let's take other example. 2 times 3 times minus 4. Okay, before we did this, let's quickly recall the multiplication rules that we already know. Okay, so you got to answer me. Plus times plus, what is it? It's plus. Minus times minus is minus or plus? It's plus. Then minus times plus is minus, and plus times minus is minus, right? So when you have same signs, whether it's positive or negative, okay, when you have the same sign, the answer is positive, right? And when you have different signs, the answer is negative. The same rule applies for division also. Okay, so when you have plus divided by plus, you get plus. When you have minus divided by minus, you get plus. Or minus divided by plus, you have minus, and plus divided by minus, you get minus. Okay, so it's the same rule whether it's division or it's multiplication. So you need to remember this rule while you do this chapter. So moving ahead with this example, so we say 2 times 3 is 6, both are positive, right? And times minus 4. So 6 times 4 is 24. Now you have plus and minus, right? So plus and minus, so that becomes minus 24. Let's say one more. 2 times minus 3 times minus 4. Okay, so we solve this one now. You can do in either of these ways as is comfortable for you. Okay, so 2 times minus 3. First I solve this part. Okay, so this is plus and minus, right? So answer is minus. 2 times 3 is 6, so it's minus 6, and again you have minus 4 here, right? This part. So then 6 times 4 is 24, and this is minus times minus, right? So minus times minus is plus, so answer is 24. Okay, or let's say you do this 2 times. Now you take the negative numbers and solve them. Okay, so 3 times 4 is 12, and this is minus times minus, so there is no minus, it's plus, right? So then 2 times 12 is 24. So either way you get the same answer. Okay, so whatever feels comfortable for you, you can go that route. There are no hard and fast rules here, right? Okay, let's try one more example with all of them negative this time. Okay, so it's minus 2 times minus 3 times minus 4, right? So let's do this. 2 times 3 is 6, both are minus, so we have plus, so this is plus 6 basically, and then times minus 4. Yeah, 6 times 4 is 24, and plus and minus gives you minus, so this is the answer. Okay, now if you had observed this carefully, you might have understood something here. You might have made some sense out of this, or some conclusion over here. So let's see what that conclusion is. The conclusion says that, okay, when you have negative sign odd number of times. Okay, like you have negative sign 1 time or 3 time or 5 time, and like that, the answer will always be negative. Okay, so look at the rule itself. Minus and plus, it's 1 time, right? Plus and minus, again it's 1 time. Let's come here. 2 times 3 times minus 4, it's 1 time, negative answer, right? Let's look here. Now this is not odd time, it is even time, right? So answer is positive. Come here. 1, 2, 3, it's odd times, right? So answer is minus 24. So when your negative sign is odd times, you know the answer. Final answer is negative. This is just a way to check your answer at the end to make sure that your signs are positive and you not miss out on your marks for no reason. Okay, so this is multiplying 2 or more integers. Now we come to dividing 2 integers. In case of division, it's just 2 integers. You don't have more than 2. So let's understand this again with the example. Let's say 20 divided by 5. Okay, we're going to do all these 4 possibilities here. So we'll do with the same number. 20 divided by 5, 20 divided by 5, 20 divided by 5. Okay, I'm not going to do the same thing, right? Don't worry, I'm going to put these different combinations that we have here. So both positive, one is positive and one is negative. This one is negative, and let's keep this positive. This is negative, and this is also negative here. Okay, so we know the answer in each case, right? The number is same. It's 20 divided by 5 in each of these cases. So answer is going to be 4 in each of these. Now let's understand the sign, okay? This is not the final answer, right? So both are positive. Both are positive. Answer is positive, so this remains 4. Positive and negative, positive and negative, right? So answer is negative, so this will be minus 4 here. Okay, then you have minus and plus. Minus and plus is minus, so again here minus and plus will give us minus, and both are negative, right? So negative, negative here, so this will be plus 4. Okay, so the same rule of multiplication and division, right? So it's just remembering these 4 things. Even for that matter, just remember that when you have the same signs, right, like even number of times, like you might have same sign negatives, but it's odd number of times and the answer is going to be negative. Okay, so you just got to remember these basics, and then you can solve these sums quite easily. Okay, so these are the 2 sections that we were supposed to engage with, and the third section, as you know, real world situation, which are known as word or story problem. We won't be dealing with them here because we'll deal with them when we do our independent practice exercise with proper examples, because this is all that you have to do here as well. Okay, so based on the kind of situation, you may have to do multiplication or division, or you may have to do both. Okay, so this is all in this chapter, multiplication and division. Remember the simple rules, know your times tables, and you're sorted with this chapter. Okay, so any questions, any queries, any doubts, you feel free to put it in the comment section. I'll try my best to answer it. And here we end with this chapter. Hope you understood it. Remember, math is fun, so have fun with math. See you in the other videos. Bye-bye.